Midway through the third, James hits a three. That's his first three-pointer here in Boston. He'd been really struggling from downtown on the road, 0 for 17 until that one. Rondo, the floater. Ilgauskas nearly taken away.
If you're Doc Rivers, you got to think about Eddie House again here pretty soon for energy and offense.
Nice save from Pierce. Even the hustle plays for the Celtic captain. Here's the double. Pierce, he's feeling it. Paul Pierce lighting it up with 33. Timeout, Cavaliers. Standing ovation here in Boston.
Game 7, Delonte West, you want the truth, you can't handle the truth. Paul Pierce, isolation, too small, elevates, feeling it, on fire, and his team is now inspired.
Cavs have climbed back into it. They were down by as many as 13. They've never led. Pierce trying to keep them at bay. Celtics and Cavaliers fighting for the right to play the Detroit Pistons in the conference finals. With 5:21 remaining in the third, Boston by 5. The two big stars have been LeBron James and Paul Pierce.
And this is called Player Tracker, but it should be called Star Tracker. LeBron James, great anticipation, one-man fast break, too strong for the Celtics, and then a bad offensive set. He just backs up. He's going to be given a cushion. He knocks it in, and then a pick and roll. Again, space, time, and ability to get on balance and knock it in. It's been his jump shot that has betrayed him. It may be the jump shot that brings Cleveland home.
You see Pierce's numbers. Pierce's nickname is The Truth. Shaquille O'Neal actually gave him that nickname years ago when Pierce was a younger player. Ben Wallace on a nice feed from Delonte West. And during that timeout, they played that Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson movie, You Can't Handle the Truth. So far, the Cavs have not been able to handle the truth here this afternoon.
Good read by Delonte West off of the pick and roll, finding Ben Wallace at the rim.
What was the name of that movie?
Few Good Men.
How do you not know that?
I forgot. I mean, that is one, when that scene, and when he got mad when he was about to get arrested, I can't repeat what he said to him, but gosh, it was great.
Rondo, terrific move. Rajon Rondo, and it's back up to 5 as these two teams now exchanging baskets. It has been a series dominated by defense. Nice putting it in the hole, though, here in the third. Shot clock down to 6. West dribbles it off his foot, off Rondo's foot. So still Cavs ball with 4 on the shot clock.
But Delonte West has done a very good job to start this half running side pick and roll. He's got him shots. He's turned the corner.
I think the crowd just saw the replay on the big screen. But Rondo didn't argue. Well, they get it back anyway. The home team has won all 6 games in this series. We know about the home team in the second round, how dominant they've been. Well, the Cavs have played a couple of tough games here in Boston. They feel they can win here, obviously. P.J. Brown. Rondo to Brown, and a hard foul.
And it starts with the pick and roll. Paul Pierce in a pick and roll. They trap, you throw the ball to Kevin Garnett and trust that they make the right play. Unselfish play, guys not trying to make the home run play. You get trapped, get rid of the basketball. Help comes, get rid of it, and then help again. P.J. Brown on the move, breaking down the interior of the Cavs defense.
P.J. Brown, the 38-year-old veteran, in his 15th year in the league. He's played now in over 90 playoff games for 5 different teams. He's not only had an impact in limited minutes in this series, he's had an impact in the San Antonio-New Orleans series. We were in New Orleans or in San Antonio the other day. David West and Chris Paul were teammates when they first get into the league of P.J. Brown, and both said he was as big an influence on them as any player they've been with. West Some of the help defense on LeBron James. Fires a long three. In and out. That one halfway down. Rondo looks to push. You heard the Celtic players at halftime saying, let's run. We need to run. Garnett. Rondo. That's a two-pointer. In and out again. And a loose ball foul on Ben Wallace. For the Cavaliers, their 14th foul, so Boston will inbound.
I like the unselfishness of Kevin Garnett, but if Ben Wallace is going to play you that physical, then make an aggressive move and you will get fouled.
Pierce nearly stripped with strength that time for Pierce. Brown with the bucket.
It's easy offense. The way that the Cavs are defending the pick and roll, anytime the perimeter players for the Celtics come off, bigs will be able to make a play for themselves or someone else.
And the crowd gets on its feet again. A huge roar as the lead is back up to 9. James. Wallace blocked by Garnett, but a foul. I believe it was Rondo down low, and that's who it is on. So Rondo picks up his third.
You realize the way you're being defended in pick and roll situations, and then you exploit it. Paul Pierce realized I'm being trapped. Well, he stretches the defense, gets the ball to P.J. Brown, puts him in a position where he can catch, shoot, and make a play. That's excellent offense.
That's the way to hit a free throw.
But that was a good play by Rondo to take that foul. These are the things you try to convince your players of. If you can get him to miss one of two, you've saved your team a point. You've got to know who you're playing against team-wise and also personnel-wise.
That's only the 7th free throw he's taken in the playoffs. He's actually hit 4 of them, which is well above his normal percentage. 11 rebounds now for Garnett. Under 3 to play in the third. Pierce has exploded. Garnett and Allen have been quiet in terms of points. Allen drives to the basket. Tough shot. Ball deflected. And Delonte West out-hustles everybody. West tripped up and then throws it away. Good transition defense from Boston. Pierce. Allen for 3. He just can't get it to go from downtown in this series. It has been a struggle for one of the game's all-time three-point shooters. Joe Smith would have a guy like that who can knock down shots come off the bench.
Well, that's why he has to play going down the stretch, because you have to keep the Celtic defenders honest, and Joe Smith is a big that can knock down shots.
And a foul away from the ball against Cleveland. Now they're in the penalty. The winner of this is Wallace and Garnett. It'll start Tuesday. The Pistons are waiting. Cleveland wins. Game 1 is in Detroit. Boston wins. They're right back here. They're in the penalty. Garnett, I think he was going to the bench, but I believe he's shooting.
Yeah, but those are the fouls. You got to know time, score, penalty. To foul on a meaningless cut and put a very good free throw shooter on the line, you're just giving points away. You've got to be more poised than that.
From the line, Celtics 16 of 22. Cavaliers have shot 20 free throws so far today. Garnett. Again, he played in that game back in 2004 as the conference semifinals. He was with Minnesota, played against Sacramento. It was a game 7. He scored 32 points, had 21 rebounds, 5 blocks, 4 assists, actually 4 steals. A magnificent game. He's done a great job on the boards, but he has not had to do the scoring. Pierce is taking care of that.
Give me Kevin Garnett any day of the week. You talk about his presence on both ends of the floor. He is an absolute winner and one of the all-time greats.